Good morning, friends. I'm Raj from Sydney. So this weekend, I'm going to do a coastal walk. That's from Bondi Beach to Coogee Beach, or you can say you can the reverse wise, Coogee Beach to Bondi Beach. The total number of kilometers, the distance is 6 kilometers, and the hours it will take 2 to 3 hours. With relaxed walking, it takes 2 to 3 hours. If you are just walking, just focusing on walking, then it takes only 2 hours. It's one of the best walking coastal walk in Sydney. So if you're living in Sydney or if you are visiting Sydney, do not miss this coastal walk. Definitely, it will be a memorable walk, coastal walk in your life. So this walk, you will cross 6 beaches, the famous 6 beaches. The first one is Clowley Beach. That's the one you're looking at now. Then Bronte Beach, then Tamarama Beach, then Bondi Beach, and we are starting from the Coogee Beach. So total 6 famous you get, and there is one lookout, the famous lookout, Mackenzie Point lookout. That's one of the famous one. So now you are looking at Clowley Beach. The next one is Waverley Cemetery. This Waverley Cemetery is a heritage listed cemetery. It's on top of the cliffs at Bronte. Suburb name is Bronte, and there is a famous beach as well there. So there is total 50,000 graves in this cemetery. It's established in 1877. The size of the cemetery is 17 hectares or 41 acres. And you will see the boardwalk. It's one of the longest boardwalks in the coastal area, in the coastal walk. It's the longest boardwalk as you see from here. It's this specifically this one around 500 meters boardwalk. And you will see a lot of boardwalks on the cliffs in this walk, coastal walk, but this is the longest one, and the view are marvelous. The walk features stunning views, beaches, parks, cliffs, bays, and rock pools, and few cliff boardwalks. Don't forget to take your camera with you. So when you park your car, either Bondi Beach or in the Coogee Beach, you park your car and then you start walking from there. And then when you return, just catch a bus and come to where you parked your cars. And toilets are on major beaches. I mean, almost everywhere. That shouldn't be a problem for you using the toilets. It's everywhere. Drinking water is available. If you are taking kids with you, you have a park and playground for the kids activities. So what other activities you can do in this walk? You can do surfing, snorkeling, diving, surf. There are 2 surf schools on the way, and restaurants and bar. And this is Bronte Beach and the park. You can see the Bronte train here, the park train. It's for the kids. You can just see here. It comes now in. See, this is the one Bronte Park train. So it's for the kids. And in this walk, there is another thing is famous: the sculptures by the sea. Sculpture by the sea. That usually they do between October and November. So they put a lot of sculptures, and then when you walk, you just see. This is Bronte rock pool. All the rock pools are free to use. There's no charge. You can just use them. In some beaches like Tamarama, Bronte, Coogee, and Marubra have free electric barbecues. So if you're carrying food, the barbecues, just you can use them. And the one you see on the right in the corner, that's the open gym. Um, so now we are going to look at the Mackenzie Point viewpoint. This is one of the excellent viewpoint, Mackenzie Point. Did you enjoy this view? The total kilometers around 6, but by the he walk to the cliff and then back and forth, it will be around 6.5 or 7. It's not really too much. The first beach, Clowley Beach, after the Coogee, the Clowley Beach. If you are carrying the snorkeling kit, and if you want to practice snorkeling, that is the safest place for the snorkeling. And as you walk, you see a lot of people doing diving. You can see, and if you are walking, you can see a lot of people doing the surfing on the ocean. If you don't want to do any activities, the water activities, you can just do the walking and enjoy the view. So we have reached now the Bondi Beach. As you see the building, the opposite one, there's a pool, ocean pool, and they have a club. So you can have, there's a restaurant and bar, so you can enjoy the food and meal here, and they have the ocean swimming pool. It's called iceberg swimming pools with the restaurant and bar. The access to the pool is free, but you can have a nice food and bar in this place. Now we are in the Bondi Beach. That's the world famous Bondi Beach in Sydney. Just enjoy the view of the Bondi Beach and then catch a bus to Coogee Beach. In Coogee Beach, you have a lot of parking. Park your car on the left side of on the other side of the road, and there's a beautiful park here with the toilet facilities. And then you start walking from here. Exactly from the beach, you start walking. If you want, you can extend your walk to Marubra, but that will be too far. That will be more than 6 kilometers. So now you are looking at the beautiful view of the Coogee Beach. When you walk, you will not be alone. There will be a lot of people walking. It's one of the famous coastal walk in Sydney. I would say it's the number one coastal walk in Sydney. Even if you are visiting Sydney for 1 or 2 days, this shouldn't be a problem for you doing 2-hour walk. and it's not a really difficult task. Not only the walking, catching a bus, and going back to the location where you started, it's very easy. And if you have any questions, just leave in the comment. Definitely I would reply. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like, subscribe to get more ideas of the sightseeing and road trip or weekend getaway in Sydney.